Next item is 14C, Council President St. Pierre request for council support of House Bill 4220 relating to analog utility meters.
I will make a motion for this, for a resolution, for us to send a resolution. Is that what you're talking about?
The resolution to our state legislators.
Right, I will make a motion for that.
Support.
Discussion.
Discussion, Mr. Sadowski.
I'm not sure if Warren residents are aware of this, but the original agreement was that if you decided you did not want the new meter, you did not have to take it. You were assessed a larger fee in order to have that analog meter. That has now changed where they are coming in and they are just installing the meter. If you don't want it, they're just disconnecting your house. This happened to two of my neighbors, and I had calls, two other folks, where they've actually had the power disconnected to the house, where DTE has basically gone out there and just, so the agreement that they originally said that you could do this and you're going to pay the upgraded fee because we have to come out and read this on our own, they've changed. So I'm not sure how far through the city of Warren they've gotten, but I know in my neighborhood, they've completely changed those all over to digital. So they waited till winter time. They came in and they disconnected the meter and they said, well, this is your option. So actually one of my neighbors went out and got a quote to have solar panels put on the house. The only problem with the solar panels, on the best day, he would only be able to get about 20% power to the house. So, so where he was like, okay, fine, you want to be this way, this is what I'll do. Well, they know that they have you. So, and he could only run the generator for so many nights before it happened. But, again, it should be your choice. There's concerns that people have regarding these meters, and it should still be your choice to be able to do what you choose. So, again, so just to let you know that that's what's happening right now. So I don't even know at this point if you could change over.
Well, at this point, there's a House Bill 4220 that would amend all that, and that you could have, you don't have to have the advanced meter, as they call it. You can have the traditional analog meter, and you wouldn't have to pay for it.
Right.
That's the goal of this particular legislation, and supposedly this is going in front of the Michigan Public Service Commission, and we wanted, I think, there was a big movement, then all of a sudden they forced themselves, the utilities, to do this to everybody's house. I've had stories of people locking it and still avoiding it as long as they could, but they go after you. They're aggressive, and they waited for these people to come home in order to stop them.
Question.
So this would be analog, and you don't have to pay for it. This is what this
question.
proposed. This was the proposed change. Right now, if you want to change, you have to pay for it, and a lot of people, because of the cost, have tried to avoid that. So, and I think everybody else knows all the information that the customer's energy use data and internet user information is just basically no more private, and as well as they can tell you what your appliances are using, so on and so forth. But I think this is, utility would be prohibited from putting on the smart meter, and you can have the analog meter. It's your choice. We'd had no choice before.
Correct. Question though, is this bill, even though there's no fee for the analog, is there a charge though for the reading of the analog periodically, or is that because the digital?
There would be no, according
No
to this
installation.
proposed, there would be no tariff based on retaining the traditional analog meter.
Does that apply to reading? So I
Yes.
guess so. There would be it'd be comparable. No.
The problem could be solved very simple, where consumers could send you a text message to read your meter.
Correct, that's what
You walk out there, you take a
go.
picture of the meter because it has the serial number on it, and then it would show the consumption and
No, I
you
support
know,
this.
it would be no different than a digital read.
In regards to forwarding this on to our state legislators, all the state representatives that have a part of City of Warren, as well as the state senator, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
I wanted to make an amendment to it that we also direct our lobbyists to engage the Public Service Commission to this effect also.
Is there anybody have an objection to that?
Oh, I would support that, 100%. The council actually giving, as a body, direction to the lobbyists to go after them. I would support that, 100%.
I'm good.
Oh, good. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Just the purpose of vote, all right, so resolved, unanimous. Next item.